Hey guys, it's Cece, and today I'm here to do an unboxing. So it is that time once again for me to open the brand new Owlcrate box. This is the October Owlcrate. The theme, I believe, was like lost in a bookstore. It was pretty generically bookstore themed, which I was excited about last month because it meant that there was going to be like some really cool bookstore stuff. I'm a fan of bookstores. In case you're unaware, I am a rep for Owlcrate, and if you would like 10% off of your Owlcrate box, you can use my promo code PROBLEMS. It'll get you 10% off. The link is in the description, info in the description. Yeah, we've been doing this for a while now. You guys know the Owlcrate deal, so let's just open up the box and see what came inside. Here we go. It is open, and oh my god. It's adorable. So this is this month's little theme. I am personally a fan of the fact that she's reading a book called Little Witches instead of Little Women. In love with that. Her wand is tucked behind her ear. This is very perfect for October. And the theme was, in fact, lost in the bookstore. I was right. Thank God. I actually remembered correctly. I feel like the button has got to be like mainly this section right here, like the book and her face. That is what I feel might be the button. We'll see if I'm right later, but let's see everything else that's inside too. The first item I've pulled out is a pair of socks. This was the thing that was teased in last month's box. I'm gonna get them out of this plastic. So in last month's box, we were teased that we were going to get an item from Out of Print. That is apparently these socks. So they're covered with these little books in like mint and white, and oh, I think it says something on the foot, so I guess I'm gonna finish opening them up. Aw, they say book on the bottom. That's very cute. I love Out of Print socks. I have a few that I've purchased with my own money, and these are super cute. Plus, it said that they were Owlcrate exclusive items, so you could only get this if you got this month's Owlcrate. Next up, we have tea. It's tea. I wasn't sure if it was tea or hot chocolate, but it's tea. So it's Choco Mint Truffle. Huh, Choco Mint Truffle. The packaging is adorable. This is from theteaspot.com, and if you wanna get 20% off some teas from the Tea Spot, then you can use the promo code Owlcrate, which is good until the end of the year. So if you want to get someone tea for Christmas, then you can get 20% off on that order, which is exciting. And just barely noticed this, the next thing that's in here is a little tea strainer, which is adorable. I honestly have no idea where my tea strainer or my tea infuser went. I had it at my house that I lived in at the beginning of this year. I think it got lost sometime during moving when I was living at my grandparents', and I haven't been able to find it since I've moved into this apartment. So this is useful because there are a bunch of black teas that I would like to try, and I haven't had a way to prepare them, so perfect. And this is also an Owlcrate exclusive according to the back. But like, it's cozy outside. I've started wearing all my long sleeve stuff. Very exciting. I have in my hand the button, which I haven't looked at, so let's see if I was right. Yes! I was completely, exactly, perfectly right on what the button was going to look like this month. So every single month a button comes in Owlcrate that has a picture of the art on it, so you can collect them all and sort of remember which Owlcrate boxes you have received. So this is the Lost in the Bookstore button with the girl on the front and the little book that says Little Witches. The next thing that I have grabbed is a piece of art, and it is Harry Potter art. It is the Mirror of Erised, and you know, honestly, this is probably what I would see in the mirror at this point. It's just a stack of books and a little owl, who I think looks like Hedwig personally. I feel like that is a specific character's wand that's sitting on the floor, and I can't remember whose. I don't think Harry's looks like that. Does it? Maybe it is Harry's, I don't remember. It looks very familiar. I know that a character in the movies has this specific wand, but this is a very lovely piece of art. Let me tell you who the artist is. So this one was an Owlcrate exclusive art print, and it was done by Michelle Gray. So there you go. It's adorable. I like that it has the colors of every house on the sides of these books. It's a nice touch. This is a very full box because it actually came with 2 brand new release hardcovers that I'm going to talk about, so there's only one item left before we get to the 2 books, and that is this little clutch purse, which says, "Books are a uniquely portable magic." Anyway, it's really lovely, and the point is that it is just about book sized, so you can shove a book in there and transport it around safely when you're reading, which is nice. Plus, I love the little leaf designs on this. There are also leaf designs on the back. It's just very pretty. And with that, let's talk about the two new release hardcovers that came in this month's Owlcrate. 2 of them. I'm going to show you the covers of both of them at once because I did already figure out what both of these books were going to be, so I'm not surprised, but maybe you are. I'm going to show you both of them, and then I'll talk about each one individually. So, the 2 books that came in this month's Owlcrate are Pride by Evie Zaboy, and Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa. So there is a look at that Owlcrate exclusive cover, this one, which I don't believe was originally red. I've seen the cover of this. I don't think it was originally red. So kind of the jumping off point of this book is that 1,000 years ago, a kami dragon was summoned to grant a single terrible wish, and it sort of plunges the rest of the world into darkness. Now, after all this time, there is something called the Scroll of 1,000 Prayers, and whoever holds this scroll will be granted a new wish. The book follows a character named Yumiko, who has been raised by monks in something called the Silent Temple. She's been trained to hide her nature. She is half kitsune and half human. But then when her home is burnt to the ground and her family is murdered, she is left on the run with a part of the ancient scroll, and someone after her who is desperate to find the scroll himself. There on the inside we have the signed page, because all of Owlcrate's books come signed. This also came with a couple of other paper items as usual. A note from the author on the back of like the cover of the book, as well as a little bookmark, which says, "Absolute power can corrupt even the purest of hearts," which is a quote from the book. The other book from this month is Pride by Evie Zaboy. This is, I believe this was originally blue. That is what I think is the difference, is that this, oh my god, look at how have I not seen pictures of these end pages yet? I had no idea how pink this book was. Look with the gold leaf and the end page. This is so pretty. So this book is kind of summarized on the front. It is a Pride and Prejudice remix, so it's a retelling of Pride and Prejudice. This is a retelling set in Brooklyn, and it is about a cast of mostly Afro-Latinx characters. It's set in this neighborhood that is rapidly being gentrified and follows a main character named Zuri. She loves her family, she loves her city, she loves her roots, and she wants absolutely nothing to do with the Darcy family that just moved in across the street. This has been getting incredibly good reviews. I have been super interested in reading it, plus I'm obsessed with this cover, like I said. This also came with notes and a bookmark. There we go, note from the author, and also a bookmark which says, "You run this block, this hood, my heart." So, there you go. Those are the two books that came this month. I want to make sure that I was right about the differences between these books. So, yes, I was right about Pride. It does originally have a blue title, but instead it came pink. I wonder if that means that the other book is blue. Well, the difference between the other book, Shadow of the Fox, is that it is in fact red in this box and was originally black, so they just reversed the colors. Oh, and the metallics, they reversed those too. So this is the little booklet that comes in every single Owlcrate. It's full of fun activities, interviews with authors and people who made stuff for the box. Plus, like I just showed you, it has a little thing that highlights the differences between the original covers and the Owlcrate exclusive covers. So that is that. And with that out of the way, it is time to talk about the theme for the November box, which I am psyched out of my mind about, because I already know what book it's gonna be, and it's one of my most anticipated books of the year. I'm high-key dying. So the theme for the November box is Rise from the Ashes. If you want to know more hints about what's going to be in the box, especially hints about the book itself, go ahead and go follow Owlcrate on Instagram. They've been releasing hints, which is how I figured out what the book was going to be. If you didn't get it fully from the title, you might not know what book is coming out. I don't know, just go follow them on Instagram. I do. It's fun to know which book is coming. It gets me real hyped. But the sneak peek for something that is going to be inside of the November box is an exclusive wax seal kit. Huh, so that's cool. So it's not this specific wax seal kit, but it is going to be a wax seal kit. Surprisingly difficult to say, just so you know. But that is going to be an item that's inside the November Owlcrate box. That is everything that came inside this month's box, so let me know what you thought of all the contents down in the comments below. What was your favorite item? I was already pretty psyched about the socks that were coming in this month's box because I love Out of Print so much, so I think those might be my favorites, but I am also pretty excited about the Harry Potter print, which I have to put up on my wall somewhere. I've been collecting little pieces of art from subscription boxes and other stuff, and I really need to set aside some time to hang them all. But that is it. That is everything I wanted to talk about. Make sure to check out the Owlcrate website, follow them on Instagram, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!